Everybody, and welcome to the Twist Happy Hour. I'm Karen. This is Kate, and yeah, let's just dive right in. I'm running out of steam. So happy fall as well. So we're gonna make an apple cider cocktail now that also features gin.
All right, what kind of drink? What kind of glass do I need?
Let's see. You're gonna want to strain it probably over like ice. So, do you have your shaker?
Not do that on the podcast. Sorry. I need this. Okay, got it. On it. Ice.
So ice in your or no, not ice in your shaker. You do ice in your shaker last.
Okay, great.
Because it starts to already like melt and dilute your booze then.
Do you need like a regular, like what kind of glass? Like a highball?
You need like, yeah, a highball glass would work. Yes. Okay. I call that a lowball glass, but I don't know.
I don't know the difference.
No, a rocks glass. I do know the difference. It's just my brain's not working right now.
They try to say things that sound intelligent, but we all know.
It always isn't. So, all right. So it's 2 ounces of your Hendrick's gin.
Okay.
If for anybody who's listening, if you have something a little more like floral or just a straight London dry gin, that would probably work even better. Hendrick's is usually more cucumbery, a little more savory, but it'll work for this. Don't worry.
Okay. I didn't know that when I bought it. I just knew Hendrick's was a brand that everybody buys.
Yes. It is well marketed. It is actually good too. I like it with a slice of cucumber and some tonic. Then you're going to do 2 ounces of cider, apple cider. And what kind of apple cider did you get?
I have Knudsen. It's cider and spice.
So it's almost like a mulled cider, which I love.
Good God. Okay, there it goes.
This is why people really should watch the video version of this podcast because our facial expressions are always just delightful.
Kate is all about I get told a lot. My facial expressions give me away.
That's all right. I use my hands a lot. And that's why whenever I do speaking engagements, I have to hold a mic so that only one of my hands moves and I don't knock anything out. Yeah, I'm not swatting people.
Okay, so I got gin, I got juice. Gin and juice.
And then you're going to do a 1/2 ounce of lime juice. So with your little jiggery thing on your 1 ounce side, just fill it up half.
Okay.
And then you're going to give it a little shake.
With ice, though.
With ice. Yeah, sorry, put ice in it.
The visuals for this are...
The visuals, One day I'll sit at I didn't tell you, I bought a bar. I bought a little bar from my house.
Okay. And then I just pour it in a glass over.
And then, yes. And usually everybody, you're going to shake it a lot longer than that. And you're going to pour it over ice. You don't have to.
Why? What happens if
you usually want to do 15 or 30 seconds so it gets really chilled. And a nice combination. And then you're going to pour it over ice in your little glass.
I'm still learning and also spilling all over myself.
That's all right. I already broke a plant and spilled coffee all over my office while we were filming or getting set up to film.
I'm doing things.
I know. At least the plant was dead. We don't do well with orchids.
For everyone listening, Karen and I haven't recorded in a while because although you cannot see it, have a horrible, disgusting rash all over my face. And she had Ebola virus. So...
Ebola virus. I had some kind of upper respiratory thing, which is lingering. Moms all know that, after you have a kid, for some reason, whenever you get sick, it just lingers for a month or two.
It's forever.
My sister and I used to mock my mom. We're like, oh my gosh, you're being so dramatic. You're just coughing nonstop all the time. And now we're like, oh my gosh, it's real. I don't know how it happens.
My children mocked me after surgery. So you know what?
Forget that. With your little drink, you're just going to put a little sprinkle of cinnamon on it.
Okay.
And that's your garnish. If you wanted to get real fancy and you had a cinnamon stick, you could also put that on top, but I would just do that for photos.
There's a bug in my drink, but I'm just going to ignore it.
You just ignore that, and it's protein.
It's fine. Trying to sprinkle. Hold on.
You got to show us. Okay, there's your little drink. All right, so this was gin, apple cider, and lime juice, and a little bit of cinnamon on top. So how was it?
I like these 3 ingredient things.
I like simple ingredient ones.
I don't anymore because of the cinnamon, so I feel
good. Now you will get a little protein.
That's good.
Is it good? Refreshing?
Have we made something that I haven't liked yet?
I don't think
so. I like all alcohol.
You've had no. You've had a couple canned cocktails that you're like,
no. But these were
they were the cheapo ones.
I like the make it at home one. I like that it's not complicated. Shameless plug of my friend Gina, who is not anything important. I love you, Gina. You are important.
I was going to say, yes, she is. She's a human. She's important.
School principal. Like, she's not like an influencer. But she bought me this book, The Home
Oh my
Bartender.
gosh, I love it.
But, okay, so she actually bought this when we started
It's called The Home Bartender by who?
Bartender by Shane Carley. It is not. Might be a TikTok shop. I feel like I'm selling something. I'm not. This is. I don't know Shane Carley or whatever. But the problem is there's a lot of recipes in here that are like 42 ingredients.
Yeah, no.
And I had a long day at work kind of drinker. I want to come home and just like throw something together. I want to be able to make more than one and not be exhausted. You know what I mean? So I want
to be able to batch them or, at least. So my big thing is I don't want to have 50 bottles of alcohol. I mean, we both have teenagers, thankfully. I mean, we have good teenagers that aren't hitting the bottle all the time, at least that we know of. But there's only so many places I can put all this alcohol. And this is part of my job. I make cocktails, I develop recipes, but I'm like, okay, if I can't make 10 cocktails using one bottle, or one kind of like simple syrup or whatever, it's like why I make simple syrups in like tiny batches, because most simple syrup recipes make at least a cup. If all I need is a half an ounce of simple syrup, then I'm not going to make a cup of simple syrup. I'm going to make like a half a cup, and then I'm going to freeze the rest. And then I'm going to just forget that I froze it, and I'm going to make a new batch because it's better fresh. So let's just be real.
I made honey simple syrup.
Honey simple syrup is delicious.
I wanted it from a bee's knees that I make. Again,
try it with...
That only takes 3 ingredients.
So try it with... Make your honey simple syrup with some lavender, like dried lavender in it next time. Or lavender honey bee's knees.
Where am I going to get lavender?
Dried lavender. I'll ship you some. It's easy.
Okay, great.
It's at in the spice aisle now. Everybody's
just going to come to your house with a suitcase that's empty and just fill it with all your...
I think you should.
Random
That's right. When I come visit and we do some live episodes this winter, I'll bring a suitcase of cocktail accessories and accoutrements. But speaking of honey and PDA, let's talk about adult PDA public displays of affection.
Oh my god. This came up. Let's give a little context to the people. This came up because I went to Target the other day.
Target.
I went to Target because it's right by my work. There was a couple that was hard making out in the cereal aisle, I want to say.
I mean, cereal is an aphrodisiac.
I was like, those Honey Nut Cheerios really get you going. They were not young people. This was not like teenagers, 20-year-olds. They were like my age. Now, I'm 46. They were my age. And I was like, what's happening? Like, are you guys okay? It was just so what is the experience? I guess my brain starts going, what in the moment that you're like, oh gosh, we really need some Lucky Charms. And then you're like, I have to have you now. What is that? Can you
Lucky Charms getting lucky?
Get through a Target shopping trip that is required? It bothers me. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this.
Okay. But is it because they were hardcore making out, or are you okay with a little kiss and some hug and hand holding and maybe a little butt pat?
They were going at, there was
so hard PDA bothers you, but light PDA.
Send your
socially accessible
episode, but there was dry humping. You know what I mean? That's not...
Was there a waft of alcohol coming off?
No. And it was 10:30 in the morning.
Maybe they were having an affair.
Maybe an affair. And Target is their
go-to spot. Well, it's better than a stadium where they're going to be on the kiss cam.
I guess. I don't recommend for my town to go to the Target to have your affair because it's a small town and everyone knows everyone.
I was going to say, there's only one Target.
I see at least 30 people I know when I'm at Target or any store for that matter. So it's not a good idea. You should definitely go to a roadside motel off of I-5 or something. It just started making me think about the PDA thing as an adult. Now, I was the teenager that went to Universal and was making out in the line with my boyfriend 100%. Passes the time, right? It's fine. Am I doing that with my husband while my children are standing next to me? No, I am not. I am an adult now. I don't need to. So we get home for that.
PDA is acceptable as long as your children could see it.
No,
if you could do it in front of your kids, then you can do it in public.
So there are some PDAs that really bother me, and I sound like such a negative Nancy when I say this, but I don't mind people like hold hands, snuggle up on each other, put your arms around each other. That's
Or
great.
that hand in back pocket of
I've
jeans.
seen adults do that, and I'm like, do we need to do that? Do we need to grab ass while we're at the Publix shopping center? I don't understand that. I also, one of my pet peeves, and everybody thinks I'm a monster for saying this, I don't like when people sit on the same side of the table.
That has always been weird to me, except for if it's very loud.
Okay.
So, like, if I can't hear you,
I'll give you that.
so either
I don't
I'll sit like catty corner to you, so we'll both be like, on a corner. Or, but like booths, I'm kind of like
See, now, if you're sitting with your spouse, I sit next to my husband when we go out to dinner with other people, but I do not like when people sit on the same side and there is no one on the other side. That really bothers me because I'm like, I guess because I'm an eye contact person as well. Like, I want to be able, I need to be able to like see your mouth, like, too,
Yeah.
So, like, I want to that really drives me crazy. But then also, like, when I see really old people and they're doing all of the things that we just talked about, I'm like, that's
So if you're 80 and above, totally okay.
When you're like middle-aged, please don't do it. But like when you become 80, also when you're like 80, you don't give it F anymore. You're like, I don't care.
Oh, that's when I'm going to start like getting tattooed.
Oh.
I mean, what else is there to do with all that skin?
That's true. You could do fun saggy skin tattoos that are like specific to saggy skins.
Yeah, that'd be like spaghetti. Like, ooh, let me go.
Like lettuce leaf or something. I don't know. I'll let you know when
go. And we close the mouth, and we open the mouth, and we close the mouth.
I'll start a Pinterest board for you, and
I appreciate that.
No, but and it's no hate to the love people. I get it. You're in love. Okay. But I don't know that we need to be near ripping our clothes off in public. It just seems extra. And
well, it seems like you're getting punked.
Yeah.
Like you're seeing how far it could go before somebody stops you, like who doesn't know you.
What was really awkward about the couple in Target was that he had her up against the thing.
Oh no, now they were just being sacrilegious to my cereal. We have big cereal people.
Get to something that was it wasn't behind them, but it was like near behind them. And so I was like, oh, just like, excuse me. I was like, oh, like, I know you guys are near doing it, but like, I just need to get behind you and really, well, can I just get them to the Nutella? It was so weird. And they didn't even know I was there. I could have been dancing. They didn't care. They were in their world. But it just really.
The thing is, there's security cameras. So you're like, someone is literally filming you doing this as well.
It is really.
Is it like it's a little hot, like knowing you're in public and getting filmed and like
people? That's a thing. That's a thing.
Consider
that because I am not that person.
They're like you might get caught and yelled at, and that's the aphrodisiac of it.
Maybe. I don't know. It's not like a prudish thing. I'm not like worried about like kids seeing it or whatever. Like, I mean, I guess other people might be worried about.
I'm not worried about you seeing it.
My kids don't care. My kids will be like, did you see the people making out? Like, they don't care. Well, they would also be like, ew, gross, grown-ups making out. Yuck. But it was just very jarring. And then I started thinking about all the PDAs that I see in public. And there's just a certain level of touchy-feely that I feel like maybe in the line at the bank isn't the place for that,
Very true.
Maybe, I don't know, people might comment and be like, I hate that.
Save it for It's a Small World, people.
I hate that.
It's a Small World.
I know. Like, there's a dressing room in Target. Go up in there. I don't care. But there's a bathroom. By the way, great bathrooms at Target.
Usually very good bathrooms, yes.
Bathrooms.
You always know.
Bathrooms.
No. But you always know you can find one if you're in desperate need and there's a turnoff off the highway with a Target. Go over there. I've done that when I had little kids.
So there's plenty of places that, but again, it's like, I start to think about, like, I start to unpack dissect these people's lives. And I'm like, okay, so if they can't go to Target and not go at it. How are they doing like a road trip? Making good time. You know what I mean? Do they have to pull over like every 50? How where is it just a Target aphrodisiac? Or is it all the red? I don't know. But you're like, hey, we're going to Virginia from Florida. We're going to be there in 7 days.
And don't go anywhere during Valentine's Day if it is the red of Target that gets you.
Yeah. It's just so strange to me. And I was like, okay. And if I had seen like two old people, well, that might have, I don't know. If I had seen two 80-year-olds doing it, I'd be like,
don't break a hip, but good.
Oh, I love that they're in love, but I don't know.
Well, on that note,
that's a weird episode. I'm so sorry.
We're going to end with that, and Kate's going to keep drinking on behalf of all of us.
We made this cute drink, though. So
we made a cute drink to talk about people not being cute in the Target cereal aisle. So thanks for watching, everybody. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, tell all your friends to come and join us at the Twist Happy Hour. And comment and let us know if you ever want to be on, because it's just the two of us always chatting. All right, bye everybody.